can you tell me as far as what you all had to do? What were you looking for specifically? Any idea of what you were looking for specifically when you were going through the school?
Anything unusual package, any unusual device, something that they could not identify as that possibly belonged to the school.
Yeah, yeah, and that's, so you all went through, just kind of describe the process of when you were searching the school and kind of how that went.
Basically what I did was I had everyone in pairs, but also sent them with someone who can identify things that are in the school normally, whether it be a janitor or someone in maintenance or a teacher, people that know the school better than we do as far as what equipment they see day to day. We did a room-by-room search, hallways, the entire complex.
Yeah, and came up with nothing here and went ahead and were able to clear the school. But in the meantime, obviously the school was evacuated, the students taken to the nearby middle school, and kind of to explain what you were saying as far as how the whole dismissal, because you're right up against dismissal, you wanted to keep that orderly, right?
What I wanted to do is when I first came on scene, for the safety of the children, the staff, etc., we moved everyone to the middle school. They have the school system has a procedure in place. Once that was established and I locked down the school to keep everyone, the parents, knowing that all the students are at the middle school, it's easier to keep that same procedure in place so as to not try to have the kids at the middle school or at the elementary school. Plus, I didn't want the kids in the rain if that's something I could have avoided.
Yeah, yeah. Anything, I don't know, any challenges came up with obviously dealing with weather here. You know, what about them letting them come back in to get their stuff? I guess students that had the bikes, were any of the other students, if they, because I imagine they just had to leave without, you know, maybe backpacks, that type of stuff, or will they just have to pick that up next week?
Right, they'll be able to pick it up next week. For the most part, all the teachers had the students take their backpacks with them, etc. The only ones really affected at the end of it would have been the ones who had to ride the bikes or the walkers, because I wasn't going to allow anyone on the property until I had the building cleared. Once everything became cleared, now the children that had bikes were able to come to school and pick up the bikes.
Good deal. Anything else as far as, you know, if you've been privy, you know, anything you can say at this point? I know the sheriff's office is looking into the source of the bomb calls, the bomb threats. Anything you all been able to ascertain at this point? I mean, obviously nothing here, luckily.
No, sir. The only thing I can tell you is I just concentrate on the elementary school and the safety of everybody, and no information has been supplied to me as to who might have made the call or where they're at in that investigation.